Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Qshell command, where we will learn how we can use the cd command in order to change the directory. Okay. In one of our previous session, we have already discussed the basic things about cd, but now in this session, we are going to cover few more scenarios that will clear your concepts related to cd command. Okay. So we'll start from the definition itself. Like, what is directory? Directory means a folder. Okay, if you are working on a computer system, then you are using, for sure you are using the folders to store your files, right? So same thing you can relate here as well. Like when we are storing the files, or maybe subdirectory, or you can say subfolder inside a folder, then we can use the directories. Okay, and in those directory we can store the data. So this is how the definition came into the picture for the directory, that it is nothing but a container where we can store the files and subdirectories. Okay. Now why we need this? Suppose you are working for a project and there you want to store all your files, all your project related file into a particular folder. Then in that case, what you can do, you can create your directory. We have already discussed this, like how to create directory. So you can create your directory and there you can store all files and subdirectories. Okay, so that's the need why we need the that's the reason why we need the directory. Okay, now how we are going to proceed with the session. First of all, I'll tell you the what is present working directory and where we can find it out, and after that we will see some practical scenarios to use the cd command in order to change the directories. Okay, so let's start. First of all, you need to write work lnk, which is work link, then simply hit enter. Once you hit enter, it will take you to this screen where you can see the heading work with object links. Now here what we are supposed to do, we have to look at this directory path, which is /home/sharmit. So this is our by default present working directory. Okay, this is our present working directory which is by default set. So whenever you are creating any files, subdirectories or anything, it will directly store into this location, which is /home/sharmit. But in your case, like the username would be different. Let's say if you are using the profile with abc name, so in that case your present working directory would be /home/abc. Okay, in my case it is /home/sharmit because my username is Sharmit. Got it? So from this position, like, you can easily identify which is your default present working directory. Now, as I told you that whenever I am going to create any file, directory or anything in my this location, so it will be stored into this area only. As you can see here, I have created various files and directories, right? So these are the files directory. Now let's say if I want to go for this directory. Directory means again a folder. So this is my main folder. Now I'm going to the subfolder. So if I take 5 option here, you can see my directory is now /home/sharmit/directory 1. Okay, so all right. So now it is clear that whenever you are moving into a particular directory, it will append your directory name here as well. Similarly, if I take 5 options, so it will take me to the 5, like now the location has been changed to /home/sharmit directory 1 data.xml, because we are in data.xml file. Okay, fine. So now let's say we want to change the directory, because we just saw that our present working directory is /home/sharmit. So on this screen, simply write qsh, which is for executing the qshell command. Here you can write pwd. This is very important command. Why? Because without this command, you are not able to check the command, although there is some alternative ways also, but this command is used to check your present working directory. Okay, so if I write pwd and hit enter here, what it will do, it will show me my present working directory, which is /home/sharmit. We have also checked the same with work link command, right? So same thing you can check here as well. /home/sharmit is my present working directory. All right, now suppose I want to change this present working directory to some other directory. So how we can do this? So for that you just need to write cd space, and here you can put slash home, then slash Sharmit, then slash, and your new directory name. So in my case, let me remove this thing. My new directory name is directory 1. So let me copy it here, directory 1. So what this command will do, cd means change directory. So we are instructing the system that change the directory to this location, which is slash home slash Sharmit slash directory 1. So the moment when I hit enter, it will change the directory to my slash home slash Sharmit and directory 1. Now how we can see this? To verify it, you can again hit the command pwd, which is present working directory. So it has been changed to slash home slash Sharmit slash directory 1. So now whenever I create any files, directory or anything, it would go directly into this location, not in my home directory. Okay. So home directory is by default directory by the system. Then this is our username, and then you can create your own directory. Fine. Now there might be one question like what will happen if we try to change the directory to anything which is not even present there. Let's say I want to search it, I want to change it to this cd slash home slash Sharmit double at the rate rectory. So let's try hit enter. The moment when I hit enter, it is showing me the error found changing to directory this, because this is not available. So we are supposed to change directory only for those location which is existing. Okay, otherwise it will give you this kind of error. Fine. Now if I show you again the present working directory, it is same slash home slash env slash directory. Now let's say I want to directly go to my default system library directory, because this thing happens with a new developer. Let's say if someone is using the system and intentionally he has changed the directory to multiple, like there are multiple directories, right? So for example, our present working directory is slash home slash Sharmit slash directory 1, then directory 2 3 4 5 likewise. Okay, now from all the location I just directly want to go to my present working directory. So how we can do this? Present working by default directory. So for that, what you can do, you can simply write here cd. The moment when you hit cd, it will change your present working directory to your default directory. So you can see we are again back to the slash home slash Sharmit. Got it? So this is how we can change the directory from any particular location to directly to the default location, which is slash home slash Sharmit. In your case, your username would be there. All right, fine. Just want to show you one thing. Let's say if I if I change the directory to anything, and if I log out my session, then it will, okay, let me show you that. So I hit this command. My present working directory is directory 1. Now if I do, you can see we have exited. Now if I check the work link, it would show same only slash home slash admin, because this is our default. And even if now again I log into QSH, and here if I check for present working directory, it is changed again to the default location. Okay, so every time after turning off your session, it will go to your default location. Now suppose from here you want to directly go to your parent directory. What is parent directory? This is child directory and this is parent directory. So to go directly here, what you can do, you can write cd space dot dot and enter. So if I check now, my present working directory is slash home. Okay, so this is how it works. If you want to directly go to your parent directory, you can write cd dot dot cd space dot dot. Okay, and if you would like to go for a particular, let's say if for a particular range, then you can provide the location. And in case of default directory, you can simply write cd. So once you hit cd and check your profile, it present working directory will show you slash home slash admin. Okay, so these are the three things which I would like to share with you all in this session. And let me quickly show you how we can use the same commands if you would like to run with a cl program. So you can simply write dcl, then declare your variable with the type character, storage auto, length 256. Then you can simply go and use the chvar command, then take F4 here. Here you can see the variable is command directory cd, Okay, and this is a command actually. Here you can customize it as per your need. Let's say if you want to go for parent directory, then you can write cd space dot dot, which we have just explored, right? So you can copy it, same thing here. Then simply use strqsh to run the command. Write strqsh, provide your variable name, and we are good to run this program. The moment when you call this program, it will change your directory. Okay, let me compile it again. Yeah, so it has changed to pw. Cd means default directory. Okay, so yeah, this is how we can utilize the cd commands with different scenarios. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.